Honorable members, His Excellency Vice President of India. Now I request to rise all of you for national anthem. I would like to request Honorable Governor to facilitate Honorable Vice President of India on behalf of Government of Arunachal Pradesh, and also requested Honorable Vice President to accept the gift from Honorable Governor. Now, my turn to facilitate Honorable Vice President of India on behalf of Arunachal Pradesh Legislative Assembly. Good evening to all of you. Honorable Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep Dhankarji, Second Lady of India, Dr. Sudesh Dhankarji, Honorable Governor of Arunachal Pradesh, Lieutenant General Retired K.T. Parnaikji, Honorable Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh, Shri Pema Khanduji, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh, Shri Chonamenji, Honorable Ministers, Honorable Deputy Speaker, Honorable Members of Legislative Assembly, distinguished guests, and ladies and gentlemen. Namaskar. It is indeed a great honor and privilege for me to extend a very warm and cordial welcome to our Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep Dhankarji, and Second Lady of India, Dr. Sudesh Dhankarji, to the Legislative Assembly of Arunachal Pradesh. On behalf of all members of Assembly and myself, I would like to express my sincere gratitude for your gracious presence and for your kind consent to address us. I also extend a warm welcome to Honorable Governor, Lieutenant General Retired K.T. Parnaikji, Honorable Chief Minister Shri Pema Khanduji, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister Shri Chonamenji, Honorable Ministers, Honorable Deputy Speaker, and all the honorable members present on this occasion. Honorable Vice President, sir, Arunachal Pradesh is a beautiful state situated in the great Himalayan range. It is known for its breathtaking landscape, lush green forests, deep river valley, plateaus, rich cultural heritage, and diverse ethnic tribe, each having its unique culture, tradition, language, and vibrant festival. The inhabitants of this tribal state have a spirit of democracy inherent in their traditional laws. There were unwritten rules for administration of tribal villages. However, the custom and tradition were utmost compatible with the modern concept of jurisprudence. The foundation of modern democracy began in Arunachal Pradesh with the enactment of the Northeast Frontier Agency (NEFA), Panchayati Raj Regulation of 1967. It introduced a three-tier administrative structure. It is Gram Sabha, Anchal Samiti, and a Panchayat, Jila Panchayat, Parishad. On 29th December 1969, the agency council came into being as the apex advisory body with the Governor of Assam as its chairman. With the enactment of the NEFA Administration Supplementary Regulation of 1971, the Agency Council was replaced by the Pradesh Council on 2nd October 1972, and 5 councillors were appointed from each of the existing districts of that time. It is Kameng, Subansiri, Siang, Lohit, and Tirap. On 15th of August 1975, the Arunachal Pradesh Council was converted into the Provisional Legislative Assembly of the Union Territory. It consisted of 33 members, 30 elected directly by the people and 3 nominated by the Union government. In yet another step towards fulfilling the democratic aspiration of the people of Arunachal, the 55 Constitution Amendment Act was passed on 20 February 1987, making it the 24th state of the Union of India. Honorable Vice President, sir, I deem it as my proud privilege to highlight some of the transformation initiatives undertaken by the Arunachal Pradesh Legislative Assembly. As per detail in the mission, the Arunachal Pradesh Legislative Assembly has adopted the e-Vidhan platform in the year 2021, and ever since our assembly is functioning paperless. Sir, we have an assembly library which was inaugurated by the then Vice President of India, Shri M. Venkataya Naiduji, on 9th of October 2021. The library helps our MLA to enrich their knowledge and also cater to the academic needs of our college and university students. We also have a state-of-art assembly museum, which was inaugurated by the Honorable Speaker, Lok Sabha Shri Om Birlaji, on 12th May 2022, to preserve the rich culture and heritage of the state and history of APLA. Under the Know Your Assembly, the students visit the assembly to know and understand its functioning. We celebrate Samvidhan Divas every year and organize essay competition, quiz competition, and mock parliament for the school and college students to spread awareness among the working of parliamentary institution, values of principle enshrined in our constitution. Few days back, on 26th of November 2024, we celebrate Samvidhan Divas in Legislative Assembly in a befitting manner and also dedicated to the nation a 131 feet tall high-mast national flag, a symbol of patriotism, unity, and democratic spirit. Honorable Vice President, sir, your presence in our midst is a matter of great pride and a historic occasion for us. We are truly honored by your visit. To conclude, may I once again take this opportunity to welcome you all and express my sincere gratitude to our Honorable Vice President Shri Jagdeep Dhankarji, Second Lady Dr. Sudesh Dhankarji, Honorable Governor Lieutenant General Retired K.T. Patnaikji for visiting this august house. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Arunachal. Now, Honorable Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh may deliver his speech.
इस महान देश के उपराष्ट्रपति श्री जगदीप धनखड़ जी, सेकंड लेडी डॉक्टर सुदेश धनखड़ जी, अरुणाचल प्रदेश के ऑनरेबल गवर्नर लेफ्टिनेंट जनरल के.टी. पटनायक जी, ऑनरेबल स्पीकर तेसम पोंगते जी, ऑनरेबल डेप्यूटी स्पीकर श्री कार्दो निगेर जी और यहाँ उपस्थित हमारे 8 लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली के सभी हमारे कलीग मेंबर्स, मैं सबसे पहले तो इस सुंदर प्रदेश का 26 जो मुख्य जनजाति है, साथ में मोर देन हंड्रेड्स ऑफ सब ट्राइब्स, उन सभी का बिहाफ में मैं अपने ऑनरेबल वाइस प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया श्री जगदीप धनखड़ जी और मैडम डॉक्टर सुदेश धनखड़ जी को अरुणाचल में स्वागत करता हूँ। सर, ये आपका उपराष्ट्रपति बनने का बाद ये आपका सेकंड विजिट है हमारा इस प्रदेश में, और इसी साल आपने पहला विजिट किया था हमारे स्टेटहुड डे में, और ये आपका सेकंड विजिट है। तो इसी से ही पता चलता है कि अपना ऑनरेबल वाइस प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया, उनके प्रति जो प्यार है अरुणाचल प्रदेश में, इससे ही साफ दिखलाता है। वैसे अभी पार्लियामेंट सेशन भी ऑन है, इतना बिजी टाइट शेड्यूल होने का बावजूद भी आज उन्होंने टाइम निकाल के अपना इस प्रदेश में आया है। और सर, आपको बहुत धन्यवाद। आज आपने कॉन्वोकेशन जो सेरेमनी है उसको भी आपने एड्रेस किया है आरजीयू में, और आपके आने का खबर मिलने के बाद अपने जितने भी हमारा ऑनरेबल मेंबर्स है उन सभी लोग ने रिक्वेस्ट किया कि आपको यहाँ पे इनवाइट करके आपसे कुछ सजेशंस और आप वे फॉरवर्ड आपसे हम लोग सुनेंगे। सो थैंक यू वेरी मच ऑनरेबल वाइस प्रेसिडेंट, आपने समय दिया है। जैसे थोड़ी देर पहले ऑनरेबल स्पीकर साहब ने हमारे इस राज्य के बारे में बताया, हम लोगों का अरुणाचल प्रदेश का जो जर्नी है नेफा टाइम से शुरू हुआ था, एंड वे बैक इन 1972 यूनियन टेरिटरी का हिसाब से हम लोगों का जर्नी टेक ऑफ हुआ है। उसमें हम लोगों का अरुणाचल प्रदेश का नामकरण भी 1972 में ही हुआ है। सो तब से लेके अभी तक इस सदन में बहुत सारा रिफॉर्मेशंस के बारे में चर्चा हुआ, बहुत सारा अच्छा बिल्स का यहाँ पे एनेक्टेड यहाँ पे हुआ है। तो जो भी डेवलपमेंट हुआ है, आज से ही ये मौका है हमारे लिए भी सभी फॉर्मर लीडर्स लोगों का जो योगदान है उसको हम लोग अप्रिशिएट करने के लिए। और साथ ही साथ आज इस 8 लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली में जो मेंबर्स यहाँ पे उपस्थित है, वी वर्क एज एन टीम अरुणाचल कॉन्सेप्ट। तो यहाँ का जो असेंबली है सर, मैं आपको बताना चाहूँगा कि बहुत ही डिसिप्लिन एक असेंबली यहाँ पे कंडक्ट होता है। और पिछले 10 वर्षों से जिस प्रकार से अरुणाचल प्रदेश का जो डेवलपमेंट हुआ है, रोड सेक्टर में हम लोग काफ़ी सपोर्ट मिला है। हमारे पास अभी 3 फंक्शनल एयरपोर्ट है, इसके अलावा 6 एडवांस लैंडिंग ग्राउंड है, रेल कनेक्टिविटी यहाँ पे आ चुका है। आई मस्ट थैंक द विजनरी लीडरशिप ऑफ द कंट्री लेड बाय ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी जी, जो पिछले 10 वर्षों से अरुणाचल प्रदेश और पूरे नॉर्थ ईस्ट को पूरे दिल खोल के उन्होंने सपोर्ट किया हुआ है। और अरुणाचल प्रदेश, जैसे ऑनरेबल वाइस प्रेसिडेंट साहब, आपको पता है कि वी शेयर 3 इंटरनेशनल बाउंड्रीज भूटान के साथ में, और सबसे जो हमारा लंबा बॉर्डर है तिब्बत के साथ में, और ईस्टर्न अरुणाचल में हमारा म्यांमार के साथ में। आई मस्ट थैंक ऑनरेबल होम मिनिस्टर ऑल्सो कि अरुणाचल को डेवलपमेंट करने के लिए और नॉर्दर्न बेल्ट को डेवलपमेंट करने के लिए द इनिशिएटिव्स विच द होम मिनिस्ट्री हैज स्टार्टेड वाइब्रेंट विलेज प्रोग्राम के अंतर्गत अभी हमारा दूर दराज में जितने भी जो गांव है, इन कोलैबोरेशन विद इंडियन आर्मी एंड ऑल्सो इन कोलैबोरेशन विद सेंट्रल आर्म पुलिस फोर्सेज CAPF, उसके साथ में अपना स्टेट गवर्नमेंट मिल के हम लोग जो पहले जो लास्ट विलेज कहता था, अभी उसको फर्स्ट विलेज कॉन्सेप्ट से हम लोग पूरा डेवलपमेंट में हम लोग आके लेके जा पा रहा है। अरुणाचल प्रदेश इज़ ए वेरी रिसोर्सफुल स्टेट। पिछले 10 वर्षों में हमारा स्टेट का इनकम भी काफ़ी हम लोग ने आगे लेके जा पाया है, और हमारा खास करके सर अरुणाचल प्रदेश के जो यूथ है वो बहुत ही एक पोटेंशियल है। वो लोग काफ़ी हर सभी क्षेत्र में वो लोग अच्छा नाम परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं, चाहे वो स्पोर्ट्स के क्षेत्र में हो, चाहे म्यूज़िक के क्षेत्र में हो। आज आपको टाइम नहीं था, अदरवाइज आज यहाँ पे अरुणाचल रंग महोत्सव जो नॉर्थ ईस्ट का सबसे बड़ा जो थिएटर फेस्टिवल वो अभी अरुणाचल में होस्ट करके अभी चल रहा है। अदरवाइज मैं आपको अपने युवा जो जनरेशन है थिएट्रिकल आर्टिस्ट लोगों से आपसे हम मिलवाना था। एनीवे सर, हम होप करेंगे आप फिर दोबारा अरुणाचल प्रदेश में विजिट करेंगे, और नेक्स्ट टाइम जब आप आएंगे तो आपको ईस्टर्न अरुणाचल और हमारा एक्सट्रीम वेस्टर्न अरुणाचल और नॉर्दर्न बेल्ट में आपको हम लेके जाएंगे। हमारा दूर दराज में जो पॉपुलेशन बैठे हुए हैं उनके साथ में आपको इंटरेक्शन करेंगे। तो सर, मैं ज़्यादा नहीं कहते हुए एक बार फिर अपने पूरा मेंबर्स के ओर से और अरुणाचल के पूरी जनता के ओर से आपको मैं यहाँ पे स्वागत करता हूँ। थैंक यू। जय हिंद, जय अरुणाचल।
Now I request Honorable Governor of Arunachal Pradesh to address the House.
Honorable Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep Dhankar ji, Second Lady of India, Dr. Sudesh Dhankar ji, Honorable Chief Minister Pema Khandu ji, Honorable Speaker, and Honorable members of this Assembly, Namaskar. On this special Assembly session, I extend my warm greetings to Honorable Vice President of India, Honorable Speaker, and Honorable members of the 8th Legislative Assembly of Arunachal Pradesh. I deem it my profound privilege and honor to address this august gathering in this Assembly Hall in the presence of our respected Vice President, who is also the Chairman of Rajya Sabha, a position of immense constitutional significance and dignity. The Vice President of India embodies the highest ideals of our democracy, ensuring the smooth functioning of the Rajya Sabha while representing a beacon of impartiality and fairness in our parliamentary system. As the Chairman of Rajya Sabha, sir, your role in facilitating meaningful debates, ensuring voices of the states are heard, and preserving the federal ethos of India is unparalleled. You have upheld the dignity of the House with grace and wisdom, steering discussions with a vision for progress and harmony of the country. Today's gathering serves as a reminder of the values we hold dear: democracy, inclusiveness, and service to the nation. Under your stewardship, the Rajya Sabha has continued to be a platform where diverse perspectives converge to create policies and laws for the betterment of our citizens. Sir, your presence here today is an inspiration to all of us. On behalf of everyone present here, I extend our deepest gratitude and admiration for your unwavering commitment to the principles that strengthen our democracy. We look forward to continue to be guided by your wisdom and dedication in the years to come. Arunachal Pradesh, known as the land of the rising sun, stands as a remarkable testament to the success of Indian democracy system. Despite its geographical remoteness, cultural diversity, and unique challenges, Arunachal Pradesh has embraced democracy wholeheartedly, demonstrating the resilience and adaptability of a federal system. The traditional societies of Arunachal Pradesh, since time immemorial, have maintained law and order in the society and courts to adjudicate the cases through its village councils in respective tribal territories. Tribal councils also regulate the socio-political, cultural, and even economic activities of the people. The same spirit of highly democratic society continues to prevail in this futuristic assembly. This assembly is not only the first paperless assembly in the Northeast region, it is completely IT enabled, which is the most unique and redeeming feature of the assembly. Arunachal Pradesh holds strategic importance as India's easternmost state and a sentinel of our borders. Its democratic vibrancy sends a strong message about India's commitment to ensure that every corner of nation, no matter how remote, is an integral part of our democratic fabric. Despite progress, democracy in Arunachal Pradesh is not without its challenges. Whether it is connectivity, access to education, health, and ensuring civic participation in remote areas, the esteemed members of this House are committed to inclusive development of the state to make it a Viksit Arunachal, to realize the vision of our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi and aspirations of every Indian as Viksit Bharat. Honorable Vice President, sir, as Chairman of the Rajya Sabha, you hold a pivotal role in functioning of the upper house of the Parliament and are also the key figure in maintaining sanctity, efficiency, and federal ethos of India's parliamentary democracy. This House now awaits your address to the Assembly, sir. Thank you very much. Jai Arunachal, Jai Hind.
Now I request Honorable Vice President of India to address the August House.
Good afternoon, all of you. Lieutenant General K.T. Parnaik, Honorable Governor of Arunachal Pradesh, Sri Tesam Pongte, Honorable Speaker, Arunachal Pradesh Legislative Assembly, Sri Pema Khandu, Leader of the House, Honorable Chief Minister, Arunachal Pradesh, Sri Chawan Main, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh, Sri Kardo Nigyor, Honorable Deputy Speaker, Arunachal Pradesh, Honorable Ministers, and distinguished members of this august House. When I looked at my left, I got a feel of comfort. Honorable members, when I sit in my chair in Rajya Sabha, on right side is the government, on the left side is the opposition. I find my wife sitting in the opposition today. And she, in every sense, is an opposition to me, an opposition that is constructive, an opposition that is guiding, an opposition that acts as your North Star and also your lighthouse. And same is about the opposition here. I carry a great message from this assembly on two counts. One, what an excellent soothing atmosphere. Technology is driving, technologically enabled. And I looked at the profile and contributions that the honorable members make. Arunachal Pradesh if you look at its demographic composition, it will make you really very proud. I am indeed thrilled and absolutely in a mode to grab the invitation indirectly extended by Leader of the House, Honorable Chief Minister, that I should spend here much more time. Honorable Chief Minister, me and my wife, along with family, will do it. Distinguished members, it is my absolute privilege and honor to share my thoughts with you and share thoughts on an occasion which is significant in the constitutional journey of this nation, home to 1/6 of humanity. We now have entered the 4th quarter of the century of adoption of Indian Constitution. And we had in the Parliament a celebratory occasion for that. My maiden visit to the state was on a momentous occasion, and the occasion was its statehood celebration. That is in my memory and that of my wife. It was a spectacular display of tribal talent and resplendent culture. Time became a constraint, but we enjoyed every second of it. Honorable members, and particularly Honorable Chief Minister, we both, me and my wife, are looking forward to receiving the tribal artists who performed, but some of them could not on account of time constraint. We had extended an invitation to them and that they'll be our guests and will organize their performance in the Parliament Theatre. I'm sure this will happen soon enough. Honorable members, I extend a very warm invitation to all of you to visit Indian Parliament. This one is amazing. You'll get another feel also. And that will be extremely delightful for me. I would be your host. I look forward to that in batches or whenever it is convenient. And I will depute an officer who will be in touch with the Secretary of the Assembly so that Honorable Speaker is in the loop. I hope it does happen. I'm looking forward to that. And that interaction will be great. Another aspect I need to indicate to you, that we in Rajya Sabha have started an internship program where every member parliament nominates a person whom we train for 4 or 5 weeks in parliamentary practices. Prepare him or her to handhold a member parliament. I extend an invitation to this House through the Honorable Speaker that we will be happy to train 5 young persons, boys and girls, which you may send in batches, 5 at one time. And that will be a great experience for them, and they'll be able to handhold the members of the Assembly or members of the Parliament. Northeast captured imagination in particular in 90s when there was formulation of a policy, look east. Honorable Prime Minister took it to the next level, the more functional level that could affect ground reality, be transformative, and that was Act East policy. I had the occasion as Governor of State of West Bengal for 3 years to see fruits of that policy. And this coupled with friends, Department of Northeastern Region, and now a ministry, the importance and primacy that has been given to this area is absolutely a priority for the nation. This region, I would love to come many times. It is bountifully gifted by nature. Tribal culture, soothing people, their connectivity, crystal lakes, and they mirror what? Himalayan peaks, to ancient monasteries, hemming with timeless chants. And I would say this place is a paradise for tourists. The entire Northeast offers something which is not available on the planet. And the impact is being felt. Only last year, 1.19 crore tourists feasted themselves with the pristine beauty of this region, as also its rich culture. Honorable members, Northeast is streaming fast into national life. And this is with respect to development I am referring to. Now with 17 airports, 20 waterways, and deep digital penetration, I have seen it here with the Honorable Speaker conducting the proceedings. The region is developing with pace. The region's organic and natural farming offer a model for other states. Indigenous resources like bamboo, rubber, and what kind of a silk? I felt one when I went to the university. These are areas that offer enormous market opportunities. It is here I am reminded of what the Honorable Prime Minister said. Be vocal for local. One district, one product. And this honorable members has a great impact at the national level with our economy. Just imagine how much foreign exchange is lost when we import items that are avoidable. We import items that are made in this country, from carpets to furniture, to electronics, to toys, and even kites, even diyas, even candles. If we take to Swadeshi, we'll be doing 3 good services to the nation. 1, employment opportunities for our people will be generated. Draining of our foreign exchange will be curtailed, and entrepreneurship will blossom. Friends, India is the largest functional democracy on the planet. Democracy matters to all of us. And therefore, I need to remind you that 2 important steps have been taken in last decade. One step was celebration of Constitution Day on 26th November, because it was in 1949 the adoption of the Constitution took place. This to remind our people and ourselves that we undertook on that day with a preamble that there will be justice, equality, fraternity for all. We need to fructify it on the ground. Constitution Day celebration will be a reminder to us that how precious Constitution is. In recent times, we have seen 2 important aspects emanating. 1, equality before law. It was there in the Constitution. It was not a ground reality. Some people had taken to themselves, arrogated themselves to a level that we are beyond the reach of law. They forgot However high you may be, the law is always above you. But now, everyone is being held accountable to law. Everyone is equal before law. Those who thought they are immune to law are getting the heat of it. I quite often say, privileged pedigree is antithetical to fair play, to equity, to merit, and fundamentally, it militates against equality. And that has now made exit. Thanks to our transformative technology, that there is now in governance transparency and accountability. Corruption has been neutralized, and neutralized by technology. Because now transfer of money takes place digitally, directly. There is no human interface in between. Nobody is required to leverage that you get a benefit. That's a big change that has come place, that has taken roots in our country. The other day, which we celebrate, is a day that's more critical, that reminds us, the reminder is horrific. Emergency was imposed in this country. For 21 months, people who loved the nation, who loved democracy, who breathed nationalism, and many of them were freedom fighters, were put behind jail. No access to justice, no freedom rights for them. High courts came up to the occasion, 9 in number, that emergency cannot put on hold fundamental rights of the people. The highest court of the land, the Supreme Court, caved in. It held otherwise. It was a litmus test for Supreme Court. It's a failure, it will never be able to come out of it. And we suffered emergency. The present generation, I see you on the right in the gallery, is not aware of it. How tough it was when newspapers went without editorial, when censorship was complete, where you could not breathe freedom. And therefore, June 25 has been declared to be remembered as Constitution Hatya Divas. I'm sure members of the Assembly will take note of it. And the celebration of these two events has to be with education being spread. It is only with the knowledge of what happened in the past that we can be in cautionary mode. Friends, our guiding principle has to emanate from the preamble of the Indian Constitution. That's a great unifying force. It helps the largest democracy take the boldest of decisions. And last 10 years we have seen exponential economic upsurge, phenomenal infrastructure growth, accolades coming to this country from world institutions, IMF, World Bank, World Economic Forum. Our growth rate makes us proud because no country comes close to us. But then I need to share with you, it's fine that India is the 5th largest global economy. It's an accomplishment. We are the 3rd largest purchasing power. But our objective is to be a developed nation. And to be a developed nation, we have challenges. And those challenges are income of our people has to go eightfold. That eightfold increase will take place when there is massive contribution by one and all. I am certain that we will have Viksit Bharat, and why not? India as a nation was at peak of the world for several centuries, having global economy share of 1/3 or 1/4. We were Vishwaguru with institutions like Nalanda and Takshila, Mithila, many institutions. So it is legitimate for us to expect. But when I got into parliament 35 years ago, it was a despondent situation, alarmingly worrisome. A visit to Kashmir, we could see not more than 24 people on the streets. And last year, more than 2 crore people visited Kashmir as tourists. Our foreign exchange, 1 billion, now it's 650 billion. As a member of parliament, I took great pride. I had 50 gas connections in a year to give to anyone. Imagine where we have come. Government is giving millions gas connections free to needy women. So right now, Bharat is on the rise. It has facilitated an ecosystem for our youth. They have opportunities. And therefore, this theatre is more important. This theatre is ultimate in legislation, but this theatre is ultimate also in holding the government accountable. It is a place where you question the government that your performance has to be of a particular level. It's a place where you appreciate the government for doing something good. And therefore, please look to your role. I have expressed my deep pain. Entering into the 4th quarter of adoption of the Indian Constitution, we could not work for a single moment in Rajya Sabha. My head is in shame. We cannot afford this kind of a spectacle in a country that is mother of democracy, the largest democracy. How we can sacrilege democracy? How can we go against the spirit of the Constitution? How can we afford to walk out of our obligations? I'm happy to know your assembly is otherwise. It's a shining example, a beacon of hope. I carry a very sound, worthwhile message from this place. Because we cannot have a position, irretrievable, confrontational stance. We don't have enemies in the country. We have differences. Our political parties have to understand that ultimately interest of all converges in nation prospering, in nationalism blossoming. We cannot under any situation keep any interest above our national interest. Nation is first. Unity of the nation is first. And that is why I have seen myself 3 years as governor and now as vice president. The focus on Northeast is transformative. It is engaging attention of the Prime Minister and everyone. And every time I come to this part of the country or go deep into South, we get a different kind of accord. We are one. We don't have to be one because we know each other's language. We are one because we belong to this great nation. Honorable members, 2047 is no longer a dream, is no longer wishful thinking. It is our target. We shall attain it if not before, but it needs everybody's wholehearted cooperation. Let us imbibe our civilizational spirit. Let us make our country that exemplifies highest of citizen discipline, citizen commitment. Let me make reference to what Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel said. He is known as a man who united the nation. He didn't have much time. If you go to a Statue of Unity, you will know it. But whatever little time he had at his disposal after independence, he remarkably did that good job. And he said, I quote, by common endeavor, we can raise the country to a new greatness. Then he cautions, I quote again, while a lack of unity will expose us to fresh calamities. Unquote. Very sound words, very sage advice. Honorable members, let us keep this always in our mind. Distinguished members, I extend my best wishes to the people of Arunachal Pradesh, members of this assembly, and I'm sure the state will reach new heights under the dynamic leadership. Let us resolve to work together, upholding democracy. Grateful for the opportunity afforded to me. I reiterate my invitation on the Statehood Day, and now will receive your attention. Thank you so much.
Now I request all the honorable members to proceed for group photograph with Honorable Vice President of India and Honorable Governor of Arunachal Pradesh at the main entrance of Assembly Hall and followed by high tea. The program is over. The program is over. I adjourn the House sine die. Now I request all to rise for national anthem.